Well, the Trump administration has its goals, but there are also things the Chinese leader wants to accomplish at the meeting with President Trump. Eunice Yoon has that part of the story from Beijing.
For President Xi's visit to Mar-a-Lago, China has a message for President Donald Trump. Don't blame us for America's problems. The foreign ministry has been telegraphing what President Xi and his delegation are likely to emphasize at the summit, that China has contributed greatly to the American economy. The foreign ministry rattled off a list of statistics to back China's argument, saying 40% of China's trade surplus is generated by U.S. companies here. 2.6 million American jobs were created because of bilateral trade and investment, and each American family saves $850 a year because of cheap Chinese goods. The message has been reiterated in the state press, with the Communist Party's Global Times newspaper running an editorial with a headline that reads, "U.S. job losses are not China's fault." In driving home this message, the Chinese are hoping to deflect what they expect to be heavy criticism by Trump over the trade deficit and job losses in manufacturing. The message also provides a window into what Beijing is most worried about, that the meeting could lead to finger-pointing that could destabilize the relationship. From Beijing's perspective, what's most important is for President Xi to project strength at this summit. China is facing a leadership reshuffle in the fall, so for domestic reasons, President Xi needs to appear tough. So the worst-case scenario for China is if there are any developments that can be perceived as an embarrassment for President Xi, any signs of open hostility, awkward moments, or disrespectful tweet. The best-case scenario for the Chinese is if they manage to avoid a full-on disagreement on trade, market access, North Korea, and other issues, and if the two sides establish a path to constructive dialogue. Also, if they get reassurances that the Sino-U.S. relationship is on a stable course. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Eunice Yoon in Beijing.